Hey, Nelda. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. Good morning, Irma. Good morning, Patricia. Hi, Linda. Good morning to you. Thank y'all for coming. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Grace. I'm well today. How are you doing, honey? Hey, Jennifer. I was just thinking about you. I really was, Jennifer. I was looking at a card that you had sent me for Christmas, a Christmas card, and I failed. Well, I started to say I failed to thank you, but here's the thing. I set them over here by my Rapture friends. Good morning to you and welcome. I set my cards over here on the side so that when I have a live, I can show you the cards. And that day I canceled my live, but I have your card here and I appreciate it so much. And I'm sorry it's already into the middle of January before I'm even talking about it. But I have not been having regular lives lately. Y'all know that. I've just got a lot going on, you know? Got a lot going on. So, how's everybody doing? You got 16 in here already this morning. Oh, that's right, Grace. That's right. Well, thank you, Rapture friends. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jennifer. I knew you would. I knew you would understand. Thank you. Grace, how are you feeling now? Much better, I hope. Gosh, that's horrible. You know, y'all, I don't know how old you are, Grace. I have no idea, but y'all know that I'll be 75 in May. I worry most about falling because I have noticed that sometimes I lose my balance. Good morning, Diane. Good to see you today. Um, I worry so much. Darlene, good morning. I worry about falling, especially when I go out on the porch. Thank you so much. Good morning to everybody. Especially when I take my food out because the cats are out on that back porch and they walk out there and just a swirling mass. I do. I didn't I? Thank you, Linda. You know, we always want that friend who's going to tell us that we've got something wrong, like spinach in our teeth. That's why I don't like. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, Chris. You're 81? You're 81, Grace? Yeah. Yes. And I thank you, Linda. You're that friend I want to go out to lunch with. So if I have spinach in my teeth, you'll tell me. Appreciate that. I worry about falling. I worry about falling down my steps in the back. Is it really, Chris? Well, happy birthday in advance. Because I probably won't see you then, but happy birthday to you. You want to tell us your age? You don't have to. It's not a requirement. Anyway, I've got those steps out there, and I'm afraid I'm gonna. Hi, Joy. Good morning to you. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall over one of those cats because they're just all over the place. Oh my gosh, Diane. My gosh, my gosh. But if I fall and break my leg, y'all, I'm done for. I'm done for. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Uh, I don't know what I would do. I just don't. 48. Oh my gosh, Chris, I'm envious. 48. That's so young. Golly. Let's see. I'm thinking about when I was 48. I was pretty hot at 48. I enjoyed my 40s. I certainly did. Oh, Rachel, I'm glad getting better, for at least getting better. We have to be careful. We have to be more careful than we ever had before. We have to watch that we don't fall and break our wrists or our arms or our legs. Heaven forbid our legs, we won't be able to get around. And I have osteoporosis, and I'm sure there's a lot of you that do too. So it's going to be really, really easy to break bones. And frankly, I have fallen against things, and I'm surprised that I have not broken more bones um, than you would think I would, because I have literally fallen. Denise, that is absolutely true. I read that the other day about something, because if you fall and you hurt yourself and that puts you down and you can't do for yourself, that uh, that's rough on you. If you don't have anyone to help you. Widows, people like a lot of us in here that live alone, or don't live with children or have someone to watch over us, we have to be super careful, because we're what we've got to get us through each day. Nobody else is going to come up and do it for us on a daily basis like we're used to doing. So that's rough, falling. I worry about that so much. I got 29 people in here. That's wonderful. I hope everybody's doing well. It was 38 when I got up this morning, and right now it's something like 46 or so. It's going to warm up into the 50s today, and this has been a good week. Now I keep checking my teeth. If I got lipstick. That's why I don't particularly like to wear a whole lot of lipstick. 48, Central Texas. Yeah. Anybody got any plans today? I do not. You know what I think I'm going to do? I know, Kathy. I know. But he's got you and you've got him. So that's... Thank you, Diane. That's absolutely right. Y'all hit my little thumbs up, will you? It helps me. I'll tell you, it really, you don't think it does, but it really does help my algorithm. Ohio, Denise in Ohio, that's another thing. I have a card here from someone in Ohio, David and Peter, but I can't tell the last name because there's got a stamp thingy across it, but they live in Ohio. '58's pretty good for Ohio, isn't it? But anyway, they sent me a Christmas card as well. Okay, Jennifer, I'm glad you came in, and I sure do thank you. I hope to see you soon. You have a good week. So today, what I think I'm going to do... Hello, Cindy, my friend. How are you? You said, I saw you say you set your alarm so you could get up. What time do you get up, Cindy? You're in Oklahoma. You're same time as me. Here's the thing. I can't sleep late. Any day I cannot sleep late because I've got to feed my cats. I mean, they're out there and they sit on the... Good morning, Cheryl. Good to see you this morning. They sit on this rail on my porch, and they can see through the glass. They can see through the glass into the kitchen. So when I come in there and they're sitting on that rail, they see me, and I can see them jumping down. Hey, Susan. Good morning to you. Good to see you, and I thank you very much for coming today. So they see me and they jump down, and because they know it's breakfast time. Hi, Cactus Cottage. Thank you for coming today. And good morning to you. Hey, LA. It's good to see you. I'm so happy you made it. It's been a while, I think, since I've had this is my last live, y'all. I don't even remember now. I've had a few that I have had to cancel. I wanted to have a consistent schedule and do it every Saturday, but y'all, some Saturdays it all depends on what happened the week before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rachel. Only time you've ever broke a bone? Good morning, Susie. Thank you so much. It's getting long, isn't it? Oh, I got you, Cindy. I hear you. Y'all, Cindy is the magic of wigs. If you haven't checked out her Good Morning Gulf Coast Granny, I thought about you yesterday, and it was good. I was wondering how you were doing because I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Thank you, Rachel. I like having them. I think it's kind of fun to talk to y'all. I wish to goodness you were all sitting around my table with me. And I got my Tang. Y'all have your Tang? I got my Tang. This is the sugar-free Tang. And I found it in little packages at Family Dollar. Y'all, there's nothing I can do about this glare on my eyes. You don't know how many times I had moved the lights around, but it's a light from this tablet that I'm using that's reflecting back on my glasses. I didn't want to spend extra money and get the kind that cuts the glares down, but I wish I had now. Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing better, Granny. I love Tang. It's my favorite. I just love Tang. And only recently, that I found out that they actually have sugar-free Tang. But I'm going to tell you, I would drink it even if it wasn't sugar-free. I love Tang. So, anyway, let me think. I'm going to show you something I got in the mail. I got this lovely card from a lady named Janet. Thank you very much, Rachel. A lady named Janet that lives in Louisiana, and she is a poet, y'all. And she sent some beautiful things to me. All these beautiful things she sent to me. She even has a little wax stamp on the back that has a rose on it. And she sent me this beautiful long letter. And she lives, like I said, in Louisiana. Okay, Kathy, thanks for coming in. Glad to see you this morning. She sent this lovely letter, and she lives with her husband and her mom, Shirley. So they are new to my channel. I wish she was here today, but hopefully she will see this and know that I appreciate you, Janet and Shirley. It's great. Oh, yeah? Diane, I'm looking at that. My husband was a Dallas Cowboy fan. He absolutely loved them. And he would sit and with his, little Dallas Cowboy hat and watch the games. In fact, one of the last pictures I have of him is when he was laying in his hospital bed here in the living room, and he was watching the Dallas Cowboys game. He was really enjoying that so much. But anyway, so welcome Janet and welcome Shirley. And I appreciate you so much. There's something else. I want to show you these that I got in the mail. Now they came, they were very well packaged, wonderfully packaged in this bubble wrap stuff. I hope individually packaged in a nice box. But there were no card whatsoever to indicate who sent them. But look at these, y'all. Look at Susan, look at that. It's supposed to hang in a window. And there are, I think, 5 of them, and they're all different. And they're on both sides. As you can see, the things on both sides. And you're supposed to hang it so that you can see them looking through a window. Aren't they cute? But there's quite a few of them. Aren't they adorable? Look, y'all. I mean, all these gorgeous things. Now, they won't fit my window, and I'll tell you why they won't, because my windows are those old, the original 1941 windows, and the panes are real small. Well, you can see them up here. They're very small. And my kitty cats, these, won't fit in those windows, but I'm going to tell you, they come with a chain on them, as you can see here. Look at the blue one, y'all. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Here's another one. They're just, every one of them are different. I love them. Here's that one. Aren't they so pretty? But I've got to figure out how I'm going to use them because they won't fit my window. So I'm going to, I think, put them out on my patio somehow. And I could just sort of hang them, you know, hang them. It would be okay no matter where I put them. They'll be pretty anyway. Thank you so much. And I don't know who sent them, but I thank you so much. They are so cute. And like I said, they certainly were well packaged. I'm going to wrap them up so they won't. They're not glass. They're a plexiglass kind of stuff. That's what they are. So they're so pretty. I've never seen them before. In fact, I didn't know what they were. And I didn't know what you do with them because there was nothing. Yep, maybe so, Diane. There was nothing in there, any kind of instruction. So I saw the name on the package where they came from, and I Googled it. Thank goodness for Google, huh? And I saw them, and it said, yeah, they go in your window, and it's supposed to look sort of like cats looking through the window in different places. And I wish to goodness I had bigger window panes, but I don't. I got those little bitty guys. Can't hardly hold anything. Anyway, I have no plans for today whatsoever. I know that we had a couple of weeks that were unseasonably very warm here, and I'm very thankful for that. That's great. It's going to help a little on the electric bill. I see people already complaining about their electric bill. I saw one woman said something like her electric bill was $500 for that month. She was really angry about it, just oh so angry. But then finally she told that, well, part of that was from the month before. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. People are funny, aren't they? People are funny. I don't know what she was just really angry that her bill was $500. But it's almost two months together. So, you know. LLG? Maybe so. I'm quite sure I'm going to figure out how to do them because I want to. Prom dress shopping. Oh, how I remember that, Granny. That's good, Susan. Susan. Good, Susan. Good, Susan. Hi, James. Good morning to you. You're in Tennessee. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Those thumbs up do help me, y'all. They help my channel grow. Hi, Elizabeth. Happy Saturday to you, too. You know what I've been doing this week? Oh, Texas, James. East Texas, Northeast Texas, where I am. I need to put that in my, maybe I could call it Mary's Texas chat. Or no, because that would make you think that, no, I don't want anybody here but Texans, and that's not true. I want everybody. Everybody is welcome here, James. Everybody. And I mean it. Everybody. So, okay. So what I've been doing this week is kind of catching up on my YouTube channels. I love watching YouTube. I watch YouTube more on my TV than anything else. Aren't they cute? They are, Cindy. They are cute. And I have certain channels that I like to watch more than others, and I'm sure y'all do too. James, every Saturday morning at the same time, every Saturday. Wasn't it cute, Diane? Yeah, I've been to Paris, Texas many, many times. That's up way up north Texas. I'm northeast Texas, but I'm not way north Texas. I watch them sometimes, Cactus Cottage, but I don't do a whole lot of cooking anymore because, you know, I'm on my diet. And so I eat, if it's just me to cook for, you know, that is so hard. Hi, Martha. Gilmer County, Georgia. Ramblin' Rose, good to see you, girl. Y'all, Ramblin' Rose has a channel, Happy to Be Gal. Ross and TJ Maxx, Happy to Be Gal. Ross and TJ Maxx, actually. I like those stores. I haven't been there in a long, long time. It's just, they're just too darn crowded. I'm getting to where, you know, I've been in the country so long that it stifles me when I go. Me too, Diane. It stifles me when I go into a store. I don't know what she said, because I can't scroll up. That's the only thing I hate about this. Yes. Yeah. Ross is great. It's like a discount store. What they do is they take the stuff that's overstock. Me too, Granny. I watch them all the time. Love them. Hi, Martha. Good morning to you. Yeah, Linda, I love it. I am loving it. Well, Denise, I bought a few clothes. I buy them from Amazon because I have found these pants that I absolutely love. And I don't wear jeans outside my house. I wear them to work in the garden, or if I'm going to be doing outside work, I wear them, but I don't wear them out, like, you know, out to eat or anything like that. Not that I go out to eat, but anyway. So I ordered these pants and then a few tops to go with them, and I have a backpack that I ordered. Yep, Ross and Marshalls are owned by the same company, Diane. Oh, really, Cindy? Okay, I hadn't been paying attention. I know I will, Ella Jean. I'm going to just... especially if we get. I talked to Brian the other night about the Empire State Building, and y'all know I have a fear of heights, and it's not just saying to you, I'm afraid of heights. It is, I am mortified. Anything higher than 2 rungs on a ladder, and it just terrifies me. But I want to. I want to so badly go up into the Empire State Building to one of their observation decks. So I watched some YouTube channels where they're actually showing going up, and they get on this elevator, and the guy's on the elevator, and he's got his camera, and that's not bad. I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, well, this isn't bad. I can get into an elevator, although I don't like them. And then all of a sudden, all these people keep coming in and keep coming in, and he's pushed to the back. Yeah, LA. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't know if I can handle that tight, squish up feeling that's in an elevator to go up to the platform. I don't know if I can do it. And there is no way I can prepare for it. You know, there's nothing here that I can go and test to see if I can do this. Because you've got to buy a ticket for that thing, and they're not cheap to go up in the Empire State Building. Oh, Rachel, it's horrible. It's debilitating as it can be. It's awful. And I made fun of myself before. I know, Linda. I'm thinking that too. I don't know. First, see, that's 2 fears, 2 horrible fears. So, the elevator, and then the height of that Empire State Building looking out over New York City. Oh my gosh, y'all, I don't know if I can do it. And I was telling Brian I could try, but I sure do hate to waste a ticket, for heaven's sake. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. I honestly don't think. I would hate to not do something. Yeah, that's different though, Susan. That's different for, I don't know what to tell you, it's different. I don't know how to explain it to you. I've gone up elevators before, but not big elevators like that showed. And then there were so many people crammed in there. I know, Diane, but still. Guy in a gorilla suit. I think so too, Joan. I think so too, y'all. I'm sorry to miss that opportunity, because it's going to be the last time. It's going to be the last time I ever go to New York City, and I just don't think I can do it. I can, if Brian and his friend want to go up, but I know they won't. I know Ramblin' Rose. I watched it. I have such a horrific fear. I know what you're saying. I just don't think. See, I've never flown either. It's not going to help me out. It's not going to do it. I could be hypnotized. I could be knocked out. They'd have to knock me out, honestly, for some of these things. It scares me just to get on a plane. Ooh, shaking. The elevator shook. Did you hear that? Watch that. Oh, my God. Well, I'm stressed about it. I am so stressed about that, y'all. Really, I am. I don't want to mess up somebody else's time. But Brian's been up in the Empire State Building before. He doesn't need to go up there because I'm there. I know that he wants me to experience this once in a lifetime thing, and I really appreciate it very much. But that is, I don't think that's one thing that I can do it. I can't do it. I know I want to go to the memorial, 9/11 memorial. Not inside the museum, no. The fountain only. I just can't do it. Hi, Sue. Cats are doing great. People ask about my mama all the time, and she's here, y'all. You just don't see her on film much, but she's here in the morning for breakfast, and then she goes and roams. But then she'll come back. Maybe so, Denise, maybe so. All that and a bag of chips. I don't think so either, Rose. I don't think I can do it. I really don't. I mean, they're doing well, Sue. Thank you so much. They are so loving. I love them so much. Anyway, I've done a little bit of shopping on Amazon. I bought my tennis shoes. And I had purchased this same kind, exact same kind, in a different color from Amazon, the same manufacturer, the same size, and these hurt my feet. So, I think so too, LL Jean. I think that's what I'll do. I don't think I can do it, Diane. I can't do it. I would cry. I would cry. You know I'm going to cry. Just sometimes thinking, good morning, Becky. I love Tractor Supply. I go there a lot, too. I get my bird seed at Tractor Supply. No, I haven't done anything new. I put up a few things. I put up some things because people were saying, I'm trying to think what that one woman said to me. Boy, I feel sorry for the person who has to come in there and clear all that junk out after you die. I told Brian, I read it to Brian. He just busted out laughing. He said, it's awful, it's tacky, it's horrible, but it's funny. I said, I guess that's going to be you she's talking about, Brian. So it was just an ugly way of putting it. I've been up there, LA, in the Texas School Book Depository in the museum they have up there. Yes, I've been there. It was awful, wasn't it, Janice? Maybe Cindy, maybe. But that is a wonderful museum to go in. Hello, Elena. 3-mile walk. Good for you, girl. That's wonderful. Anyway, they have a lot of things to see there. When we were there, they had the limousine out front, the black limousine that Kennedy was actually in that horrible day. And it's a nice, really nice museum. You can't get close to the window where Lee Harvey Oswald was and where he shot from. They had that glass whole thing glassed off and boxes piled up like it would have been that day. But that's a great thing to see. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, they're my memories. They're my things. They're things that my children have given me over the years that were passed down from my grandmother, from my great aunt, from my mother. You know, I can't imagine coming in this house and there not be anything that suggests where I came from, where my life was, who the people in my life were. I want to see those things. I want to touch them. I want to be reminded of them. Oh, yeah, so-and-so gave me that on my birthday, or so-and-so gave me that on Christmas. Believe it or not, I know just about where everything in this house came from and who gave it to me. Hi, Linda. Good morning to you. Well, I don't know about that, Cindy. I don't know how I'm going to get. Brian told me don't sit next to the window. First, don't sit next to the window. But y'all, I want to take some video out the window of the of the clouds. You know, I want to whatever. Yeah, LA, I know. I know. Me too. Cactus Cottage. That's what I did. I had a big old house, and thank you very much, Mary. And I love seeing my stuff. It may be dusty or it may be crowded or whatever, but y'all, it's just me. It's me and my little dogs and Mrs. Key. She's over there acting ugly. So anyway, so I was telling y'all about these shows that I watch, these channels that I watch on YouTube, and I watch these court uh, programs. Yep, Ken, Diane. I watch the courts. They have these different judges, and I'm all of a sudden I know all these judges by name and where they are and where they live. And I watch the court programs, and some are crimes that just traffic fines or that kind of thing, or whatever. And I watch them. So they do their courts on Zoom, and they have been doing it ever since of the virus. You know that. So they look like little Brady Bunch boxes. The whole screen, there's boxes, and all these people who are there at the judge is there, the prosecutor's there. No, Susan, I will write that down because I love that kind of thing. Love them. Okay, so I was watching one the other day, y'all, and they've got the little boxes, like I told you, and the pictures are up there, and they at the bottom of their box they have their name. Their name. And y'all, listen to this. I am not kidding. Oh, Susan, I don't get cable. I don't have cable. This woman's first name, I kid you not, emphysema. Emphysema. This kid's name was emphysema. What in the world was that mama or that daddy thinking when that child was born to name that kid emphysema? You know, yes, emphysema. You know, all her life she's going to be made fun of with that. In fact, y'all, there's another one. Several years ago on Facebook, I know, isn't it, LA? It's hilarious. On Facebook, someone had put up a picture of a class annual. These kids in the class, a picture. They took a picture of their annual and put it up on Facebook. And this girl's name on there, it went viral, and a newspaper picked it up, and she's mad. She's mad as all get out because she just thinks that it's rude to do her this way. Well, it was, but golly bum. Her name was Erica. Now, wait a minute. It's spelled AIRWRECKA. Erica. That's really awful, isn't it? Erica. That's really awful. What in the world? Good morning, Diane. I was wondering about you. Okay, so I don't know. Broccoli. Yeah, I know there's some bad ones. I know there's some awful ones out there. But Erica and emphysema. I'm like, parents, use your head for heaven's sake. Poor kid, Broccoli. Oh, I laugh and laugh, but I love the Erica. Well, Erica, but you spelled it right, Granny. Leah. Leah. I don't know what some people were thinking when they name their kid. I mean, it's gonna, it's gonna have to last them the rest of their life. I honestly think probably emphysema is the worst. Probably the worst I've ever heard of, emphysema. Ladasha. Well, they didn't, though. On these, they didn't. They were angry about it, but they don't be angry at the people who laugh. Ram and Rose. There's some awful funny names. I know it. My daddy wanted to name me Carlotta. No. My mama wanted to name me Carlotta. Daddy said, no, absolutely not. Now, if your name is Carlotta, I'm sorry, but it would not have suited me at all. I know, Susan, that's an actual kid's name. Well, what about the Kardashian kids? They've got Northwest, Southwest, East, West. Come on. They can't think of, why would they name their kid something like North if their last name is West? I don't understand that. Homer DePoe. Homer DePoe. Homer DePoe. Erica. Oh, you do, Granny. Oh, I see. Yeah. Y'all are funny today. Northeast, Southwest. Celebrities do have funny names that they put on their kids. I don't know why they do that. I have no idea why they do that. Most people just take a bunch of letters and throw them in a hat and pick them out, and that's how they choose it. I don't even know how to pronounce that one, Rachel, except for Avis. Sometimes I have people that come in here and in my chat, and I don't know how to pronounce their name, and I'm quite sure I do a butcher of a job, but yeah, and I'm trying to think who it was. Wasn't it Gwyneth Paltrow that did that, Granny? I can't remember. Twinkling. Trinket. I think so too, Gwyneth Paltrow. Got a kid named Apple. Crystal Ball. Irma Hog, yes. There's an Irma Hog and a Ura Hog. And they were real. And the guy was a governor of Texas, y'all. I can't remember his name, but his last name was Hog. I'm a Hog and you're a Hog were his daughters. Yep, Seymour Butts. Yep. Under the Grandstand by Seymour Butts. That's how. That's what that was. Oh my gosh. I don't know what they're thinking. Like I said, they throw letters in a hat and pick them out, and that's what they name their kid. Oh, they should be ashamed. there were a lot of those funny little things like that. Some of them are, some of them we can't repeat. I can't remember. There was one called IP Freely, but I can't remember what that was about. It was like Under the Grandstand by Seymour Butts. It was like that, but it was, the guy's name was IP Freely, and I can't remember what it was. But oh, making me cry. I needed the laugh, so y'all, thank you very much for that. That's it. That's it. That's it, Linda. Oh, Yellow River by IP Freely. That's right. Latrina. Latrine. Latrina. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, there are some, this is a bad subject, I guess. Janera. I like it. Janera. I don't have a middle name, y'all. I never got a middle name. Not yet, Susan. He was supposed to have called me yesterday. He did not call me. And I'm not surprised. He's a bit of a scatterbrain. You have to, you know, you have to stay on him all the time, or he's like, you know, Prissy at Gone with the Wind. La 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 la. How she did, y'all remember that? He reminds me of that. I like the name Rachel. Rachel Jackson was the name of Andrew Jackson's second wife. Don't ask me why I know that, except that Susan Hayward played her in the movie. Susan Hayward, I absolutely thought she was an absolutely gorgeous woman, so that's why I knew that. But that was Andrew Jackson's second wife. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you very much. It's nice of you to say. I hope you're doing well. We've been doing silly stuff. We've been talking about crazy names. So that's what we've been doing. Anyway, no middle name. My sisters had middle names. My brother had a middle name, but I don't know. My mother had 4 children. I guess she was sick of naming people by then. I don't know. Raven Medora. Morning. Good morning, Life Adventures in Quito. Quito. Oh gosh, if you've got a channel, I need to check you out because I'm doing Quito. And at first I was, gung-ho on Quito. I do too. Charlotte. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. My dad had 6 brothers and sisters. Thank you so much, Cactus Cottage. Oh, see, I lose my thing. You have a good day too, Cactus Cottage, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate you so much. We're glad to see you always. Well, you can always, now, y'all, if you don't see it after we close the chat down and you want to read it, you have to wait a couple of hours or so. Sometimes it takes a whole day for YouTube to actually put the post the chat with the video. Sometimes they don't. And I'm thinking that's because they have to go back and make sure that there wasn't something awful in it that they, have to block it. I don't know why they do it, but they do. That's how it is. But you will be able to read it later today or tomorrow, something like that, if you are so inclined. Right, right. So do you have a channel? I don't know if you said that or not. See, I can't check you out from here. And if so, I will go check you out. Okay, good deal, good deal. I will go check you out. Y'all go check out Life Adventures in Quito. Let's see what she's about. So, mine too, Diane. I had an iPhone one time, I thought it was hot stuff because I had an iPhone, but my fingers were those little keys down there. Now I'm a typist like crazy on my keyboard, but not on a phone. I have to pick, and it takes me forever. I bet she does, Elena. I hope so. I'm going to go look at her this afternoon. Yep, that's right, Sharon. You can go back. I like to play, to do, oh, she's got recipes, y'all. That's what I need. See, I'm really bad at this. Hi, Mindy. That's okay. That's okay that you're late. You're here, and that's all that matters. I like to watch my YouTube channel, different YouTube channels on my TV. But on TV, I can't comment. I can't. So I have to do that on my computer or my phone. Oh, I want that one. I want that one because I just bought a new thing of eggs yesterday, and I bought some cheese, but I've been eating lots and lots of spinach salads and spring garden salads and things like tomatoes and things like that. But I wanted a scrambled egg casserole recipe. Oh, goody. Now I have something else I can eat besides just salad. No kidding, I'm getting sick of it. Hello, Gary from Canada. It's good to have you here, and I thank you for coming in. I may just live on your channel then, because I'm real excited. No, Susan. And it's been months and months since I have seen her, and I worry about her. I do too, Diane. I bought the stuff for that yesterday. I bought the ham, the smoked ham, and the eggs and the cheese, and I bought jalapenos, and I'm going to make my egg cups this week. They're really, really good. And as far as I know, they fit well with keto. So if any of y'all want to see that, me too, Linda. I love them. Aren't they good? If anyone wants to see that, I do have that video somewhere down there. If I can think of it, I'll put it in the description. September the 13th. Well, that's about the last time I heard from her too, LA. About then. I don't know what to think. I don't want to think what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? But I miss it. Heidi, if you're out there, you got to know that People care about you and they love you and we miss you. That's the bad part. Me too, Susan. I have too. Okay, Rambling Rose, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming. Yeah, Becky, I can still afford eggs, but but I don't eat them very often. Gotta have a little, gotta save a little of that money to have a, I don't think so, Life Adventures in Keto. No, she didn't have a channel. She was just a wonderful subscriber to my channel, and she would always come to the lives, and she was a wonderful, oh, you know who's missing? Jackie. No Jackie today. This is the first time Jackie hasn't come to a live in I don't know how long. Jackie, where are you? But anyway, yes, she was a wonderful wonderful chatter. She was kept the chat going like Jackie does. Maybe she is, Susan. Wasn't that gorgeous, y'all? Jackie's cottage. I mean, when she said she lived in a cottage and she showed me that, I'm thinking, that is a mansion. You have chickens. Hello, Carla. You know what, Mindy? I didn't look at the price. I didn't. I knew I had to have them. And so I got them. I know they're hardly high, but if that's all you're going to have for your meal, I guess, you know, it's not so bad. But I like to do a scrambled egg, kind of a burrito type thing. And I know keto is, I know my flour tortilla is not keto. I know that. But I have one, and I scrambled eggs, and I either fry some bacon or fry some sausage and crumble that up and put that with cheese on my little burrito and roll it up, and that's what I have for my dinner, and I like it a lot. So, I know they're expensive. Everything is. Well, I will definitely check out your channel. I'm so glad you came in because, yeah, I want to. Indeed, it was, Rachel. Yes, Carla, I am. For a while, you know, I was kind of like a little plateau there. I'd go up 3 or 4 pounds and I'd come down 3 or 4 pounds, but I was always in that same thing. Started off, I was in the high 150s, the high end of 150s. I'm now in the low end of 140, the very low end of 140. So, yeah, I've done pretty well, I think. And y'all, when I was at the store the other day, I was at the store, I passed up the cheesecake. I saw it over there looking at me. It was like, come over, come on over, come on over. And I just went right past it like a boss. I left it there and didn't get the cheesecake. But boy, did I want it. I'd rather have that cheesecake than any. Thank you very much, Diane. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. The keto lady. I'm going to call you the keto lady because Michelle, I'm going to write that down. Thank you so much for telling me that. I wrote Michelle, keto lady. I don't know, Susan. Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a while either. Y'all, I've been really neglecting my channel, and I am so sorry for that. I have neglected it, but man, I have had so much stuff go on, I mean, hey, that's not a bad idea. Who said that? Let me see who said that. I think it was Cindy. Yep, it was Cindy. Really, Becky? Y'all would be scolding me big time if you knew some of the stuff that I used to eat, because I'm by myself and I can. When you're by yourself and you're sitting in your recliner and you're watching a good old zombie movie, that's when I like to have a big old cheesecake sitting there right there in front of me and a spoon. And that's what I would do. And I can't, Martha. Hey, Cheryl. Wow, that is terrific. Good for you. I have not, and I will not, Carla. I will not do anything that contributes to his bashing. Granny, isn't that fun? Bashing the royal family. No. Thank you so much, LA. Thank you so much. Gulf Coast Granny, let me tell you. In the winter, I used to sit in my recliner with my electric blanket on me, turned on, and eat Bluebell ice cream with a big old spoon. Oh boy, is that living. I'm telling you, I loved it. Have not been able to do anything. I don't eat any bread, no pastas, except yesterday I ate that little thing of ramen. I'm really disappointed in him, Becky. Very disappointed in him. His grandma did not deserve what he has done to her family. Didn't deserve that. Don't you know? And it's awful to say, I guess, but I'm glad that she wasn't here to see what's in his book, because I've heard little pieces, bits and pieces of it, but I'm not going to do anything to help him and Megan's life in Montecito. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to contribute. The King's coronation, I think, is in June, isn't it? My birthday is in May, the middle of May. But I think the coronation's in June. June the 6th or something like that. Y'all remember. Now, June, that's when I'm wearing my fascinator. I have two fascinators now. I have one that's kind of reddish, rosy color. Oh, is it, Elena? I didn't know that. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, that's coming up. Right after my trip to New York City. I'm going to wear my fascinator and my outfit and my pearls and my brooch. And I'm going to have a live for the King's coronation. So I may come right over here and curtsy to Her Majesty. I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting. It seems so, Michelle. Wildflower, I'm assuming you are talking about Harry. Hi, Carol. Because sometimes we use the word you and it applies to everybody. Good to see you, Carol. Thank you for coming in. Yes, thank you, Wildflower. Oh, I thought, what do you mean? I don't tell the whole world all my problems. Believe it or not, you'd be surprised at what I hold back. So, anyway, I know what it's about. I know what the Harry thing is about. Yeah, Susan, no kidding. It's okay, Wildflower. It's okay. I knew you were talking about Harry because I'm just I don't see. Do y'all listen? Do y'all see any way to resolve this in and move forward with that united family? Do you ever see? That's right, Cindy. It's the most fun ever. Love it. Whoo! I want a new zombie movie and a cheesecake. But I don't see any way for the royal family to go forward and be unified. I just don't. There's too much bitterness, too much anger, too much has been said, too many secrets have been exposed. And who do you believe? You think so, Michelle? I was thinking that too. I was thinking maybe if they got a divorce and Harry goes back to London, and he says to King Charles and Prince William, "Forgive me, I was blinded." I think most people will understand that you might forsake one part of your family in order to gain another part of your family. So, in other words, he gave up his family for this woman. In some ways, that's kind of understandable because it's done every single day all over the world. It's done. But I don't see any other way. I don't see any other way for that to be resolved. But that's the only way. The only way is for them to be divorced. They will never, ever, ever forgive Meghan, but they might forgive Harry. Harry's blood. You know what they say? Blood's thicker than water. So they'll never forgive her, no. And I just wonder, y'all, I wonder, do you think maybe they ever have regrets about what they've done? I bet they do. I bet there are times when Harry says, boy, did we ever screw up. And you know what? Pride is going to keep him away. And pride is going to keep the Charles and William and Kate and everybody else, Camilla and everybody else. But they forgave Camilla, didn't they? They forgave Camilla for what they thought was a mortal sin and against the royal family. And the Queen, even herself, said, I will never allow Camilla to come in this house. Talking about Buckingham Palace. Now she's queen consort. Weird how it turns out, isn't it? So we all say things, y'all. We all say things. I'm never going to do this, never going to do that. Ah, Chris, that's sweet. That's a great idea, Cindy. Yeah, wear your fascinator. I don't know, LL Jean. I guess he is. I guess here's the thing. I loved Harry. I absolutely loved Harry. And I hate this has happened. I hear you, Granny. You are absolutely right there. And I don't think they thought that was going to happen. I don't think they thought that their children's titles would be on the line when they did what they did. I really don't. I wish Jackie was here. She could help us with some of this. Where are you, Jackie? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think it's a mess. It's a big old mess, and I don't see any way to get out of it. Some families wildflower, and some families just think they are so right that nothing you say, get down on your knees and cry, is gonna change their mind. It's a blind eye. They don't care. Once you do something to them, there's no going back. I think that Meghan and Harry, unfortunately, have gone so far away from the royal family because they weren't even allowed for a long, long time to show emotions in public. It is the newer royals, however, now who have started to grab somebody's arm or to hold somebody's hand or to hug or something like that. You would not see that kind of thing Queen Elizabeth's day when she was a young royal coming up. Affection wasn't shown in public, and neither was grief. I don't know. I don't know what he's after. I don't get it. I don't know. He had everything in the whole world when he was a working royal. He claims that most of this is because of his treatment of his mother. It seems so. Yeah, they're adorable, aren't they, Carol? Oh, I think so too, LLG. Absolutely no. He would not have done this. He wouldn't have had the guts to do this, for one thing. She sure did a good job of manipulating him, didn't she? She had that much power. She had more power over him and what he thought about his own family that made him turn his back on everything he ever knew all his life. But in doing so, he has shown deep disrespect and dishonor to his mother, his grandmother. Yeah, he was bitter. He's bitter, and he has a right to be bitter over that because that was, boy, Charles got away with a heck of a lot. I mean, God. Yeah, Carla, she did. You know, Well, I didn't cut myself off from everybody in my family and things like that, but you know what? I'd still wind up alone. So I don't know if it's best to when we think something that we ought to just come out and say it, or it's best to shut up and it doesn't make any difference. In the end, everybody's going to wind up alone, it seems like. No, his father never apologized. Well, we don't know that, Michelle. We don't know. We don't know that Charles didn't say to William or Harry, y'all, look, I made a ass of myself and I'm sorry for what it did to you. You've got to remember that Charles married Diana because that's what he was expected to do. He had to have a virgin for a wife, and that was not Camilla. It's a shame. It's a shame because look who's all suffering now over it. His children, his grandchildren. Oh, Robbie, Squirrel Appreciation Day. Wee to the squirrels. It might have been Granny. I don't know all what happened, frankly. Oh, I don't think he loved her at all, Becky. He didn't love her. He had to marry her. It was his duty to produce an heir. And they had sons right off the bat. He could not marry. You know, Camilla, he went away to the service. Camilla married Parker Bowles. And when Charles came back from the service, Camilla was married and they had an affair. And then they kept having this affair on and on and on. But he had to marry Diana because he had to have an heir. Even Princess Margaret wasn't allowed to marry who she wanted to marry, and she loved him because the Queen would not allow it. It wasn't just the Queen, it was the Church of England that wouldn't allow it. He absolutely used her. He absolutely used her. There's no denying that. She was she had the future heirs to the throne, and she was the right suitable person for that job, and that's what it was. It was a job, and that's how he treated her. And he did her wrong. He did her wrong, and I don't know. I could not stand to be in a family where you couldn't marry who you wanted to be in, who you wanted to be with. I couldn't stand that. And that's just wrong. $37 degrees. That's right, LLG. That is absolutely right. Okay, Cheryl, thank you so much for coming in. Well, he may be, Cindy. That is absolutely true, Becky. She met him when she 14 years old when she met him. Y'all are interesting today. I love this chat. I love talking about that. Of course, I love the topic. You know I do. But if you want to talk about zombies someday, we'll do that too. Um, or whatever you want to talk about. It's your chat, not mine. So, but I have loved it, and I've been here. We have been here for an hour and 21 minutes. And I have shown you my little kitty cats. And we've talked about the royal family. So, I think, thank you for coming in, Michelle. I will check out your channel today. I appreciate you very much. And y'all, bye-bye, LL Jean. Thank you for coming. Diane, Gulf Coast Granny. Thank you, Michelle. Susan, thank you for coming. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. I'll try to get, it has been, Diana. Hope your babies are doing fine. Mine are doing well. Thank you all. Thank you. That's exactly right. Hit that like button. We've done pretty good there. We've got 52 likes, and I appreciate that. Where are they, Becky? Family Dollar still has some if you get low. So, y'all, I want to thank you all. I love you so much, and I thank you. Thank you for my moderators. Thank you for my lovely friends out there in YouTube land. You are so important to me, and I hope to see you soon. And, as always, I hope God is good to you. Thank you for coming in. Bye-bye.